court as we get set. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. Now here's Lillard. This one for three. And he parries his first look.
Yeah, Damian Lillard, this is some Oaktown response. You make one, I got you back.
Westbrook with it, picked up by Grant. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Lillard. With the drive. And the dunk by Lillard.
With the ball on the string, Lillard using that signature burst. You look at the resume of one Damian Lillard, and there's just no shortage of clutch moments and amazing individual performances in big playoff games.
Love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
Thibault got the loose ball, but that'll be a backcourt violation. George against Simons. Here's George. Shoots over Simons. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And with Lillard, he has to be considered among the best point guards of this generation, Brent.
Well, he said some interesting things with regards to comparisons, B.A. There's only one player at his position that he can accept being ranked behind, and that's Steph Curry. You talk about two guys up in the stratosphere of where point guards of today's game are playing, and Dame is sitting on that cloud nine with Steph.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Nurkic a screen on Leonard, and here's Lillard from beyond the arc. The shot, no good. The Clippers go the other way with it. Westbrook with it, picked up by Grant. That's good from Covington on the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game. Lillard outside. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. To the paint. Zubac with the steal. And it's the Clippers on the break. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Damian Lillard picks one up.
Covington doesn't have to have the ball to help you, but you do want him occasionally to get touches and keep him engaged.
And he's good on the second.
Well, I know this much about Robert Covington. You'll never find him short on effort. This is a high-energy guy on both ends of the floor.
Now here's Lillard. Give him 8 points now.
Maybe worrying a bit too much about Lillard that time, dropping the dime to the unguarded player.
Simons against George. There's the triple. And it's Portland with a rebound. Well, Brent, any team loves to have a guy like Covington setting an example with his all-out play.
Yeah, B.A., you know how there are guys that bring along everybody with their offensive game? Covington does that with the defense. He's out there, he gives effort, he dives on the floor, he's going for loose balls, and all of a sudden the energy of the team is right behind Robert Covington's defense.
Count the basket.
Yeah, when Nurkic goes across the lane, they're hard to get him out of the way, and he collects the offensive rebound.
Outside Covington. Fires the 3. And the Clippers miss again.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Nurkic a screen on Leonard. For 3, here's Lillard. Nice move. And Nurkic throws it down.
Smart play getting Nurkic the ball after the screen and roll. He dives towards the basket and gets the pass in a perfect spot deep in the lane.
Here's Thibault. He drops it from range.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Westbrook into the lane. Here's Covington. He takes it in. Here's Zubats. A shot to stop the run. And can't connect on that one. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Portland has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Here's Lillard. And it's Portland with another.
And Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Covington. Here's Westbrook. Zubats' shot is off.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
And it's Lillard penetrating. The open shot, Nurkic. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Nurkic has got 8.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down. The game is fully in their control.
They're truly excellent. Another round of applause.
Very pretty alley-oop.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. Here's Thibault. Pass to Lillard. Over Leonard. The open J off the mark. And so it's Portland leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back after this word.
Fans, have a big round of applause for your Trailblazers youth dance team.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2, and it's Thibault in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thibault. That's his first foul. Grant with a steal.
He couldn't bring the pump fake back in quickly enough, and the defender takes advantage.
Out to Lillard. Driving in. Fires from 14. Another one falls for Portland.
And I think a coaching staff is okay when Lillard plays like this and he starts to force the issue a little bit. Well, still a few years out, but the Clippers have to be excited about moving into their own arena in 2024. So much innovation has gone into the design of the building, and it just looks incredible. Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. Highland, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And so here are the Clippers. There's the 3. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Amen. And the Clippers felt they needed to build their own arena to establish some identity.
Yeah, no doubt about it that they could be their own franchise away from the shared building with the Lakers. And for so long in LA, they've been treated as sort of a second-rate team, and that just shouldn't happen. So having their own arena, it's moving them well into the right direction.
Now here's Simons. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. George with it. Now guarded by Simons. Leonard for 3. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
Kawhi has really perfected that stroke, and he did not come into the league with that kind of skill or that kind of threat from the three-point line.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
I like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Pass to George. Got it. Good job in the low post. George has got 5 now.
Not letting anybody keep him from that spot. Paul George, a nice, strong play that time.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Leonard for 3. Thibault with the board.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
When you think about a rough moment in Kawhi Leonard's career, had to have come around 2021, that season-ending injury in the playoffs that kept him out of the entire 22 season.
Now here's Simons. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. So Portland going with almost an entire new group here. Watford's checked in for Nurkic. Little comes in for Grant. Reddish is checked in for Thibault. And it's Johnson in for Damian Lillard. Morris, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Morris has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Well, we're glad, though, that Leonard took the time to fully recover, Brent.
At BA, you have to prioritize your health as a player. Kawhi has had his scares throughout his career, but him being fully healthy is going to help him unleash his full game on any opponent. So getting him back to 100%, a priority for him and the team.
George, no good.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Pass to Leonard. And here is Morris. Here's the 3. Doesn't go in. 2 for 4 in this game. Portland leading. Down low. Here's Watford. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Simon's playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
Leonard for 3. Back to George. Fires for 3. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, when he opens up his offensive arsenal to knock down threes, PG could be an MVP caliber player.
Powered down as the whistle blows. 3-point play opportunity.
And I think it's time to put multiple bodies on him.
The Clippers making a switch here. Plumlee's checked in.
Simon's really settling in to what he is in this league, and that is a microwave scorer that can come in and get buckets.
For 3, George. Missed it there. He's 4 for 9 now. Here's Simons. There's the drive. It's rebounded by Morris.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
The Clippers call timeout.
Here from you, make the noise for your Blazer dancers. They're truly excellent. Another round of applause for your Blazer dancers.
Here's George. And George with the jam.
Oh, man, Paul George right now, he's on fire, and the D looking hopeless.
And it's out of bounds to the Trailblazers as Portland retains possession.
I love it. Nice activity defensively. Getting in there to disrupt the pass.
Knocks it loose. George with a steal. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
They're sending guys to the charity stripe way more than they should be. You'd like to see better positioning defensively.
That was awesome, fans. Join me in thanking your Blazer dancers.
Off the inbound. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And the first half comes to an end. We've got
Blazers 38. The Clippers 34.
After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Mason Plumlee out there with Marcus Morris. And it's Highland in at the point. Brent, Portland has made a name for itself as a perennial contender.
Well, the recent success started with Dame, and with the exception of his rookie year, they've made the playoffs every year since, except last year when he was hurt. So Lillard has single-handedly changed Blazers basketball.
So Portland ends up going with a new group. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Covington's checked in. Portland has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's Sharp to the paint. To the wing, right side. From deep. They get it back. Six to shoot. Back to Nurkic. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Think about Nurkic and how great it is to see him back on the floor. That horrific leg injury back in March 2019.
Inside, here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Here's Lillard. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. And the dunk by Lillard.
And look out, the weather report might call for an avalanche of buckets from Damian Lillard.
Here's Highland, out of bounds. It'll go to the Trailblazers.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Lillard against Leonard. Unloads. Portland calls timeout. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, B.A., when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. When you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships. Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There you respect the decision-making from him out there.
Back to Lillard. Gordon with a steal. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Leonard on the take. Leonard double team. And here's Gordon from the arc. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
And he got a good look at the hands of Covington.
The Trailblazers have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third.
And you oftentimes hear about players at peace with their game. Well, that is Eric Gordon. A knockdown shooter with physicality. Plenty of room for that in today's NBA.
Now here's Lillard. 18 points for him. Grant finds Lillard. Grant the screen. Just 5 to shoot. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And Gordon, the 7th pick back in 2008, Grant. Never quite an all-star, but he's been an impact player at times in his career.
Well, you know, B.A., I mean, he's been a key contributor to some quality teams. And when his shot gets going, you can be in trouble.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Portland has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference. I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Westbrook, he's checked in for Highland.
What a fantastic play by Russell as he gets up in the air. That is just not your average 2 points.
Here's Reddish. Nails it from 3. And the Trailblazers lead by 2. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
These teams have been sparring from the get-go, neither able to land the knockout blow. Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Here's Watford to the inside. Reddish on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Can't back off of Reddish. He's going to let it rip.
Westbrook, the pass to Gordon. Now here's Leonard. He's got 10. And there's a 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Blazers ball.
Portland has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks.
Russell Westbrook. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Free throw dropped for Johnson. Zubac, he's checked in for the Clippers. Norm Powell comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Johnson drops them both. Here's Westbrook. Pass to Powell. Back to Westbrook. Now here's Zubac. For 3, Covington. Kept alive.
CLA foul. Defense Zubac. Third personal foul.
No question there's a high ceiling for Cam Reddish and where that talent can get him to.
We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Sharp. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Zubac. Fourth personal foul.
That free throw misses.
Fourth team foul. At the line for Portland.
And he sinks the second. Here's Westbrook. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. With 1 on the clock. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? Trailblazers out in front, leading by...
Fans, your Trailblazers, you stand.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. The Clippers trail. Johnson is out there with Sharp. Then there's Cam Reddish. Then it's Nasir Little. And it's Watford in its center, filling out the middle. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Exquisite move off the dribble from Eric Gordon. No way to guard that.
It's Johnson with a drive. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Fooled the D with the pass fake right there.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
Plumlee's checked in for Zubac. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, they found success off the drive, creating a lot of buckets by getting into the teeth of the defense.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
Gets the 3 to fall.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
There's a screen by Nurkic. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Counted from distance. Lillard's got 9 points here in the second half.
Very few players, if any, score more points than Lillard as a pick-and-roll ball handler.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a pro.
I mean, just an man. Wow.
And make it happen.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. For 3, here's Lillard. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Simons is checked in for Portland. The ball's knocked loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Blazers will retain possession.
Portland ball.
And it's the Trailblazers ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. And out of bounds, the Clippers will take it.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
Leonard, right side. Pass to Plumlee. Takes a 3. The Clippers rebound. Leonard passes to Plumlee. Now Westbrook. Drives to the hoop. Out to Covington. Just 5 on the clock. Westbrook outside. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. It's Nurkic with a drive. And here's Simons outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Trailblazers lead by 15.
Now, Simons has great confidence in shooting that 3 ball, and that consistency will help this squad.
George, no good.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
2 minutes in the game. 2 minutes.
Lillard left side. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Lillard's got 28 points for the game. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
From deep three-point range. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in.
Oh, and the dunk by George.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Trailblazers.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Damian Lillard.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
And the jam by George.
Great timing there. Paul George rising up, collecting the ball, and throwing it down.
Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Leonard. And George gets it to go on the assist by Leonard.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Second team foul.
There's 47 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Lillard passes to Thibault. The 3 knocks down the triple. And the Trailblazers lead by 17.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
You talk to most of the coaching staffs around the league. What is the first thing they think about with Jeremy Grant? And it's that athleticism that comes to mind.
And he nails the 3rd. So it's the Clippers now. Now Leonard. And Leonard throws it down hard.
Yeah, kind of fun when you see his personality come out in this game like that.
For 3, here's Lillard. Nurkic against Plumlee. Pass to Simons. Takes the 3. Sinks the tray.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
So it's the Trailblazers winning. All right, Alec, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
87.
on 2K Sports. And it's the Suns to start out. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3 slot. Here's Simon, and he banks in the layup.
And that'll start us off. Already, you can feel the tension in this arena.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Durant, in the jam by Durant.
A creative move by Durant. That's a big flex on the defense.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
Oh my goodness, the slam!
Is Dame trying to get in the dunk contest? Looked like it on that incredible finish.
Paul kicks to Booker. Fires for 3. Rebound by Nurkic. Simons surveying the D.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Booker against Lillard. The pass to Okogie. Booker outside. Passes it to KD. It's hauled in by Thibault.
That's just a bucket. Look, you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
The Suns have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Paul passes to KD. The open look. The shot, no good. Now Portland takes it the other way. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Suns still looking like they're getting going here. 6-point game. Okogie, the pass to Ayton. Here's Paul. And the Suns miss again. Trailblazers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. To the inside. Here's Nurkic. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Suns trail by 6. Ayton the screen. Durant attacking. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Nurkic.
He's not even a near 7-footer. He is a 7-footer. Durant handles it like a guard, just unguardable at times.
Lillard with no one around. Good on the 3-point shot. Lillard's got 5 points so far.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
Blazers ball.
Trailblazers leading by 7.
Well, guys, look, the Phoenix Suns ended the regular season on a high note last year. They finished first in the Western Conference, a feat they hadn't accomplished in a bit of time.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Booker with no one around knocks down the 3-ball.
Shoots the lights out. Booker has limitless range.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. In 2004, the Phoenix Suns clinched the top spot in the Western Conference, and they're about ready to do it again.
Yeah, and that was the Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire days, and that was practically 2 decades ago. But the Suns have earned this top spot. They've been putting in the hard work with this young core and grinding out all these games.
Is that 7 seconds or less?
Yes, sir.
Simons against Paul. Ayton in the corner. Wide open look. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
And this is what Paul is known for. He is a shrewd distributor with a pass-first mentality.
Simons on the wing. No good from outside. Suns trail by 4. Ayton kicks to Paul. And stolen by Thibault. Here's Simons. The shot misses. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Booker the pass to KD. Lets it go from deep.
Nurkic with great size at just about 7 feet.
And we reach.
A big round of applause for your Trailblazers youth dance team.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Trailblazers' performance, what do you think they're doing or not doing?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the small forward. Booker the pass to Okogie. Ball against Simon. Tries from 10. Here's KD. Nurkic with the block.
And that 7'2" wingspan for Nurkic, he can just gobble up shots. He knocks that one away with authority.
The adjustment, man, what a finish.
An NBA All-Defense for 2 years running, Matisse Thybulle has been a game-changing defender from the minute he set foot in the NBA.
Lillard looking around. The trade. That shot is off. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Outside, KD. And they go to the intentional foul. And Greg, we know at Washington, Thibault was the college defensive player of the year, averaging 3.5 steals and over 2 blocks a game.
And per minute, not far off that pace in the pros. His opponent field goal percentage last season good for second best in the league.
5 on the clock. Nurkic with the steal. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. It's hauled in by the Suns. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Outside, KD. Booker outside. Back to Durant. From deep three-point range. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. KD's got 7 points.
This demonstrates leadership. Durant knows his teammates look for him to score and score often.
Lillard dishes to Grant. Back to Lillard. Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. There's the triple. Drills it from outside. Lillard's got the lead up to 9 now for Portland.
Well, Rio, come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Thibault kicks to Grant. Three-pointer, Lillard. Paul with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. For 3, Okogie. Lillard with the rebound. Portland leading by 9. One of your trademarks, Richard, was athleticism. From the days that we first saw you at Arizona, and we're seeing teams really place, right now, a premium in today's NBA on that athleticism factor.
Yes, when you talk about positionless basketball, then you typically go to the guys that can do it all, and those are the wing players. They can guard smalls, they can guard bigs, they can do a little bit of everything, and that's why teams are looking for them.
Three-pointer, Lillard. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
1:43 left in the first half of basketball. Lillard outside. 6 on the shot clock. And Damian Lillard throws it down hard.
And we've seen Lillard take over games. Tonight, no exception. The defense has simply had no answer for this man.
Payne passes to Ross. Nice move. Nurkic with the steal. Three-pointer, Lillard. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Thibault. And Lillard gets it to go. Lillard's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And that was not an opportunity Lillard was going to let pass by. Getting down the floor in an instant and finishing on the break.
To the left wing. Biyombo, the pass to Baisley. They set the screen. Back to Biyombo. No good again that time. Trailblazers leading by 15. Here's Lillard. And Portland again with the bucket.
The natural offensive talent of Lillard gives him incredible flexibility. And, boy, he can strike at any time.
And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Suns,
Second team foul.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Okogie. Durant for three. Hands it from downtown. Durant's got 13.
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
Lillard outside. Over Paul. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, easy call.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And worth mentioning, guys, the free throw percentage he brought in from last season, how about 88%?
And so he hits both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. All right, David, thank you. We'll be
Trailblazers 34, the Suns 18.
Second half upon us. We'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
We've got Johnson, Little out there with Reddish. Then it's Sharp, and it's Watford in at the 5 down low. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. And it's Ayton missing. Trailblazers leading by 16. Little passes to Sharp. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Durant way outside. And they get it back. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss. One of Ayton's special.
There's the pick. And here's Johnson outside. Here's Watford. In the corner, it's Little. Over to the wing. 6 to shoot. Knocked loose. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. On the clock. Here's Sharp. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
It's deflected. Now, here's Reddish. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Johnson. Not going to go that time. The Suns go the other way with it. Lee outside. Pass to KD. Sweet move. And the layup is good. KD's got 18 points.
Inside, Durant's scoring instincts take over, helping him find a path to that difficult shot.
Johnson with it. Out guarded by Booker.
All the officials are all over that one.
First personal foul.
The Trailblazers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
For your Trailblazers.
No good on the free throw.
At the line for 2.
And he's good on the second. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. KD looking around. Now Ayton. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter. Here's the pass to Reddish. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock.
2 minutes.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Lee outside. Here's Okogie, guarded by Reddish. Here's Ayton. The rebound by Watford. Trailblazers leading by 12. Reddish with the ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. They set the pick. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Suns. Here is Durant. 18 points for him. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. KD's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Suns. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Devin Booker.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Sharp taking 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And it's the Suns with the ball. Here's KD. Great D that time from Nurkic. Now timeout called by Portland. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
So Portland ends up going with the new group.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Payne finds Biyombo. And taken away by Johnson. Into the lane. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
And unless you have some aerial skills, you cannot pull that off.
Payne dishes to Biyombo. Back to Payne. Will it go? Another shot. And the dunk by Biyombo.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. Johnson surveying the floor. The wide open shot by Little. And he's good on the 3-ball. Little's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so it's Portland out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. We've got Bismack Biyombo. Terrence Ross is out there with Payne. Then there's Warren. And it's Baisley in at the 4 slot. And here's Here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. They led by as many as 18 points. Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. Takes it inside. Second chance shot. Hits. Count that one from Nurkic. Nurkic has got his first points of the night.
And just a massive player. Nurkic's combination of size and strength helps him on that offensive glass.
Simons against Ross. Down low. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. Ambo trying to break free. Beasley, good.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Grant sets a screen for Lillard. There's the drive, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And when Lillard sees an opening, he takes full advantage. Skilled at drawing contact.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
The Suns making a switch here. Lee's checked in, passes to Beasley. Ross on the wing. Lets it go with a 3. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Simons kicks to Lillard. The 3. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game. 10 for 13.
Such a lethal outside sniper. Lillard isn't bashful at looking to pull the trigger from deep.
And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for Phoenix. Here's Okogie. He's covered by Grant. Okogie, the pass to Durant. Over Thybulle. And the Suns miss again.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
Lillard fires away from way outside. And another 3 for Portland.
And we've seen Lillard hit that shot before. He has no fear when it comes to the deep 3.
Here's Booker. Ball outside. Back to Booker. To the paint. Here's Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. To end the run. Suns keep it alive. Here's Ayton. Fades away and sinks the tough shot.
Just great awareness there from Ayton. Understands the game plan and reads the game so well.
And a deep three. He got it! Wow, way outside!
When in doubt, just do something spectacular.
Ayton sets the pick for KD. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. KD's got 24 points.
What a ruthless move by Durant, dealing a big blow to the opponent's morale with that three-point answer.
Suns trail by 21. Ayton a screen on Simons. To the right side. And stolen by Thybulle. Simons with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Left side, Grant. Back to Lillard. Pass to Simons. From deep. And that's good. Damian Lillard for 3. Lillard's got 14 points now in the second half.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Trailblazers.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Damian Lillard.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
No good on the 3. And KD's got the ball here for Phoenix. Booker outside. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Stolen away. Outside Durant. Wing shot on the way. He squares up and sinks it.
Even though his team is lagging behind, he's playing like a winner. Too bad his attitude isn't spreading to the other guys.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
of the backcourt in this game.
No, exactly, VA. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. George passes to Covington. Back to George. Pass to Westbrook. George with it. Booker defending. And the jam by George.
That is Paul George, the incredible vertical and the unbelievable creativity.
The deep 3 from Durant. He can't hit that time. And Los Angeles the other way now. Leonard for 3. Stolen by Ayton. And they're on the break. Here's Okogie. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but BA, those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Fires the 3, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Now here's Paul. Back to Durant. From the arc. That one doesn't drop. And Los Angeles the other way now. Here's Westbrook. And Ayton pulls it down.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
That Kevin Durant showing you that I can play with power, with authority, up and over the defense and slams it home.
And they pick up 2. George has got his second basket of the night.
Showing off the touch with the exquisite finger roll.
Outside Booker. Westbrook against Paul for 3. And the 3-pointer goes.
Well, Chris Paul is such a hard guard. You've got to contest 3 because of his ability to drive. Like, what do you do if you're a defender? You are in a problematic situation.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Paul. Durant with a screen on Westbrook. Let's go with a 3. And it's Paul with the 3. Paul's got 6.
Look at Chris Paul getting aggressive. He's not going to let that 3 go unanswered. He's too competitive for that.
Leonard outside. Jacks up a 3. And the dunk by Leonard.
How about the concentration on that assist? Changed his mind mid-shot and put the pass right on the money.
And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title-contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Greg.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals. But without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
6 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. Okogie's shot is off. The Clippers have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Westbrook with it, now guarded by Booker. Leonard gets the bucket.
Well, the defense always so attentive to Russ, and he knows, okay, you're going to send defensive attention my way. I will find an open teammate.
Now here's Booker. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. From deep, the long-distance 3 is buried. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Out to Leonard. The 3. Kevin Durant pulls it in. The Suns leading. Here's Okogie. Pass to Durant. Here's Paul. Back to Durant. The three is up. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Durant's got his third bucket of the night.
This fearlessness, right? Kevin Durant in the catch and shoot, understanding here's an opportunity, I'm going to take advantage.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Phoenix Suns. 8 points in the quarter.
Please give a big round of applause for your Clippers U-16.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And take a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
Phoenix has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. Russell Westbrook out there with Eric Gordon. Then it's Robert Covington. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Zubats in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Now here's Ayton. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. 4 on the clock. Ball from deep three-point land. Zubats with the steal. Gordon finds Covington. Back to Gordon. Outside Covington. Drills it from deep. Covington's got his second bucket on the night.
Let's remember, Robert Covington is a guy who has hit over 200 three-point shots in a season. You better guard him from out there.
Now here's Durant. Give him 8. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Covington against Durant. Covington passes to Leonard. The shot misses. The Suns shooting the rock at 58%. They double team Durant. Pass to Ayton. And stolen by Leonard. Back to Gordon. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. So it's Phoenix now, leading by 5. Here's a 3 from Paul. He buries it from 3. Paul's got 9 points.
How smooth is that? Boy, the pull-up jump shot by Chris Paul. What a look by him. My goodness.
Gordon outside. Here's Leonard. Hands it from short range. He has 7.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
Such a reliable threat from range. You think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Oh, got that one up quick. Gordon's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
Here's Durant. And the Suns get it back. Outside for Booker. Durant with a screen on Zubats. Booker fires from way outside. Misses with a tough leading jump shot. Pass to Leonard. Back to Westbrook. Leonard outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
3-pointer. The shot won't fall. So Phoenix will take it the other way. We've got 1:48 left in the first half. A nice shot by Booker.
Boy, Devin Booker, one of the elite scorers in the NBA. The sweet spot, the corner 3 by D. Book.
And the dunk by Leonard.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's Ayton. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And Durant gets it to go.
I mean, what a generational talent. KD, deadly from the corner.
Up top, Gordon. Booker defending. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first half of basketball. And Leonard, here we go. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Now here's Paul. 9 points in the game. Yep, count it.
Passing may be the most overlooked aspect of Kevin Durant's game, but you know he wants his teammates to feel good.
And it's slammed in by Zubac.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Here's Booker. Pass to Aiden. Shoots a fadeaway. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Gordon, the pass to Leonard. From outside the arc. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Lets it go from deep. And no good. The Clippers call timeout.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
And one good coming, fans. Come on, get fired up and make it loud for your Clippers Breakers. Once again, that was your Clippers.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns up.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, your Clippers 26, the Suns 34.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Chris Paul having a dominant impact in this game.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Kicking off the second half, here's Monty Williams 5. Torrey Craig out there with T.J. Warren. Then it's Bismack Biyombo. Then there's Campaign, and it's Ross in at the 2. Here's Ross. After the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. And here's Payne outside. Plumlee pulls down the board. The Clippers trail.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends. Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Gordon brings the double team. Outside Craig. Back to Warren. 5 on the clock. Over to the wing. Crafty move, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation, and the Clippers making a change here. George has checked in.
Now, into the lineup for your Clippers, Paul.
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Morris outside. No good, a bit long that time. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
The Suns leading. Pass to Payne. Back to Craig. Now Ross. George with a steal. In transition, here come the Clippers. And Biyombo with the block.
Well, Biyombo's calling card, right? A terrific shot blocker. Boy, put it in his vicinity. He's sending it back.
The Suns shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Back to Ross. Outside Payne. Leonard with a double team. Clock at 6. The 3 from Craig. That one no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. George passes to Plumlee. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Plumlee's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, Paul George is such a solid all-around player. This guy can score it at an elite level, and he passes it well, too.
Ross can't get it to go. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Something you can't deny about Marcus Morris. He is a passionate player.
On and off the court, this guy is highly competitive. He's a leader in the locker room. His playing style, to me, would fit with any organization. Smart and tough.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Now here's Paul. He's got 11 for 3. Durant launches it, and there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game.
Kevin Durant knows exactly where his scoring opportunities come from, and he is capitalizing right now.
George for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Paul. Oh, the double clutch.
Well, the instincts of Kawhi Leonard on the defensive end are so pure. Send it back wide.
Left side Paul. Another one falls for Phoenix.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Here's Highland. Knocks down the long J.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
George against Booker. Here's Ayton, and Ayton with the stuff.
Ayton uses his length to his advantage. No doubt on the dunk.
Cuts off the pass. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Durant against Plumlee. Fader on the way. That one's wide left.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
George. Oh, Durant with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. Paul for 3. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
Three-pointer.
Durant's got 4 assists now tonight. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Phoenix.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
They've also been scoring on the break, but how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Second team foul.
There's 38 seconds left in the third. Ayton with it, tipped.
That's just phenomenal defense. The defense feels like it's all over the place and knows exactly how to guard it.
Here's Highland. He's guarded by Paul. And the basket by Highland. He's got 5.
Foul Clippers. Mason Plumlee. First personal foul. Third team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Kevin Durant will go down as one of the most skilled shooters in the history of the game. This guy is a walking bucket, and he continues to terrorize defenses. Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Pass to Ayton. Right side Booker. 3-pointer, no good. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. The Suns on top. They're up by 10. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Mason Plumlee, and it's Westbrook in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Paul against Westbrook. To the middle. And Durant with the big finish.
Boy, is it fun to watch Chris Paul dissect the defense. This guy is such a shrewd passer.
Ross against Leonard. Shoots over Ross. Leonard can't get it to go. And now the Suns fast break. Booker with it. Guarded now by George. Paul against Westbrook. Paul passes to Ross. It's Booker on the wing. 4 on the clock. Outside Ross, and it's stolen by Plumlee. Here's Westbrook, and Westbrook slams it home.
Well, the blinding speed of Russell Westbrook to change ends and get to the cup.
Ross against Covington. Ross passes to Ayton, and stolen by Covington. Westbrook against Paul. Back to Westbrook. There's Plumlee with a three. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Durant, pass to Ayton. The kick to Durant. No one near him. And that one drops for him. Durant's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul. Okogie's checked in for the Suns. Lee comes in for Paul.
Substitution for the Suns.
Got a piece of it. Here's Okogie going inside, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Wow, that explosive first step. Josh Okogie sees a driving lane and says, yes, sir, I'm finishing this one.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Kevin Durant.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
Here's Covington. Here's Leonard. And the Clippers again with a bucket.
And one of those nights where Kawhi Leonard just decides, I'm going to take over.
2 minutes remaining.
Durant for 3. 8 makes out of 15 shots. He's got it going.
You have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Booker fires from way outside. Tries to save it. And he gets it back. Ayton finds Durant. And Booker the bucket on the assist by Durant. Durant's got 6 assists in the game.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Suns.
Seemed like the sheer volume of 3-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Kevin Durant.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy, in attack mode all evening.
Pass to Okogie. Shot clock at 6. There's the triple. Here's a 3 from Paul. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Leonard with the ball. Now Westbrook. And now the Suns, fast break. Paul finds Booker. Fade away. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night. Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
And here's Paul. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance.
We know this should be a battle of the backcourts, and you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I loved watching Allen Iverson, not guarding him.
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Thibault in at the small forward position. Outside Leonard. Covington dishes to Leonard. This one for three. Outside Covington. And stolen by Thibault. Grant kicks to Simons. Wants to get it to Grant and does. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
Quite the honor last year for Damian Lillard, getting named to the NBA 75th anniversary team.
Greg, it was a well-deserved acknowledgement of his skills. He's a perennial all-star who continues to do astounding things on the floor.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And Smitty, one player who's really improved in a very short amount of time is Anthony Simons.
Kevin, a dynamic guard who plays with a lot of confidence. He is especially lethal on the offensive end. And it's because he is capable of scoring from all three levels.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 4-point game. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Grant gets a wide-open look. Portland again missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Westbrook. Covington finds Leonard. Back to Covington. Shot clock at 5. He doesn't hit that one. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Here's Lillard. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
You're so worried about Dame's range, Lillard can just speed right past you.
And here's George for 3. Rebound by Nurkic. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Leaner from distance. A second chance effort. Kicks it out to Lillard. His 3-pointers off the mark for Los Angeles. They've gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
A 3 from Leonard. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Great find by Leonard. When the offense runs through you time and time again, you have to become a good playmaker.
Now, here's Lillard. From deep 3-point range. Offensive rebound. Here's Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. Here's George. Zubac the best to George. Outside Westbrook. Kicks it out to Leonard. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
You look back at how the Blazers have drafted. They get a lot of value no matter where they pick. Great job of identifying and growing talent.
And here's George for 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Chauncey Billups and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He told me defensively they have to stop dribble penetration, challenge the lobs at the basket, and generally make it difficult to get to the front of the rim. Don't want this to turn into a dunk fest because that will not end in their favor. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Plumlee is checked in for Zubats. Here's Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
How about that finish from Dame? Going up with force right there.
Stripped it away. Simons against George. Nurkic a screen on George. Here's Simons. And he goes right over Mason. Plumlee and slams it down.
So dangerous when he puts it on the deck. Simons doesn't let contact phase him.
Outside Covington. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. George can't answer back with the dunk of his own. Trailblazers leading by 8. Lillard with it. Leonard picks him up. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Nurkic. Pass to Thibault. Simons on the wing. With the drive. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And 88 from the line a season ago. He was one of the best shooters in the league.
Here's Lillard. Can't hit from the elbow.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
Let's hear some noise for your Clippers break.
And stolen by Lillard. And so it's Portland holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. On a defensive effort they put on Kawhi Leonard. It's rare to see him have the kind of trouble he's had tonight. We'll return shortly. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
Oh, man, their mid-range jumper also has been on fire. Tough to beat a group of guys shooting with that much confidence.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. And it's Thibault in at the 3. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Clippers trail by 11. Gordon the pass to Highland. Beyond the arc. We know you need talent to win, Steve, so how critical is basketball IQ to winning at the highest level? How important is it in that equation?
Kevin, it's everything. A playoff series can turn on a single play. And the guys, you can tell the difference who has a high basketball IQ and an average IQ. It does make a difference.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Gordon finds Leonard. Fires the 3. And another 3 for the Clippers.
As we know, there is no magic way to defend Kawhi Leonard. You just do the best you can each time down the floor.
Passes it to Highland. Takes the 3. Here's Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
Now here's Leonard. 8 points for him. And Plumlee kicks to Leonard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Kawhi Leonard with multiple finals MVPs, putting him in elite company.
GA, not many guys have done it ever. The only other current players, KD and LeBron. That should tell you just how special the Claw is.
Offensive rebound. Out to the right wing. And the wide open shot from Reddish hits the 3-point bomb.
Three-pointer.
And the Trailblazers lead by 5.
Getting into a groove. I love watching Cam rise and fire away.
Second team foul.
Clippers have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Leonard kicks to Gordon. On the wing, Morris. From past the arc. No good that time. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Now, here's Sharp. He's tightly guarded. And then Sharp with the dunk.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Baby, it is showtime.
Trailblazers ball.
Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Johnson kicks to Reddish. Pass to Watford. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Clippers trail by 7. Highland passes to Leonard. Fires from 14. Good. He hits the jump shot. Leonard's got 11 points.
The mid-range analytics do not apply to Kawhi. That's his shot.
Little sets a screen for Johnson. They double-team Johnson. Now, here's Reddish. He's covered by Leonard. Pocket 6. A 3. Plumlee with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter.
And since 1999, the Clippers and the Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 14, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Nurkic. Three-pointer, Simon. Drains it from beyond the arc. 10 points for him.
We've seen Anthony go for 40% from deep for an entire season. You know this man can shoot it.
And here's Leonard from 3. The rebound by Simons. And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. 3-point lead. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 25 seconds left here in the second. Now Lillard. He's got 6, just 5 on the clock.
Bringing a strong work ethic defensively. Morris grinding on the shooter there.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Morris with the screen for Gordon. Shoots over Simon. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Thanks for the great interview, David. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
So with George on the bench, here's your Teron Lue going with. Leonard and Morris are up in the forward positions. Then there's Plumlee, then there's Gordon, and it's Highland in at the point. Here's Simons. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. And after several playoff runs, the Portland Trail Blazers, Smitty, decided to shake things up.
The decision to deal key role players shows they wanted a change in direction. They felt like their team needed some changes, but it looks like they still are aiming to remain competitive.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Plumlee. Robert Covington comes in for Morris, and it's Paul George in for Eric Gordon. And that one is stuffed right through.
I bet Coach is loving what Anthony Simons is doing. Always nice to see a scorer at his best.
George with the stuff.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. 5-0 for 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
And there's the pass to Covington. Leonard with the ball. Now defended by Grant. Covington's shot is off. Trailblazers leading by 7. Thibault on the wing. No good from outside. The Clippers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Pass to Covington. From the arc. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Portland's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. The shot's good from Simons.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now.
You know, Nurkic, it's hard to get around him. Also, hard to shoot over him.
And he drives in. Simons finds Grant. Simons surveying the D. Kicks it out to Lillard. Off target with his 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And here's George for 3. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Trailblazers leading by 7.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
Now, here's Nurkic. Simons on the wing. To the middle. Kicks it out to Grant. Just 4 to shoot. Nice shot from the wing. Grant's got his first bucket in this one.
I like how Grant can play up-tempo, reacting fast to capitalize off a hot pass.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit to battle through and maintain his greatness. Tells you something about his competitive will.
And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers. So Portland ends up going with the new group. Third quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Watford. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
First trip to the line for him here.
For decades, the Clippers were almost directionless. But they found their place in the NBA, becoming a franchise that competes in the West.
And the West, you know, is very difficult. But Steve, for the Clippers, how much of their success is tied to their identity?
Kevin, a lot of it. They become a hard-nosed team, hanging their hat on defense, playing together, making opponents earn everything they get.
And here are the Trailblazers now after the basket by Los Angeles. Johnson can't get it to go.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter.
Insane move by Paul George, a high flyer who can create in midair.
Now, here's Sean. And then jammed down as he goes right over Ivica Zubac.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Here's Watford. 6-point lead. Here's Reddish. No good with the triple. And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Zubac. Shakes him. And the dunk by Zubac.
Ooh, and I hope he hurt his neck because that was one nasty head fake.
Yeah, the defender bought it all the way, didn't he? The wide open shot by Little connects from 3-point range. Little's got himself on the board with 3 there. Here's Highland. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Portland out in front. They lead by 7. And time for the short break, and stay right with
And your Clippers Houston team.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find a guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the court for the Trailblazers, we've got Little. Johnson is out there with Sharp. Then it's Reddish. And it's Watford in at the 5. Over in the corner, Reddish. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. And the Trailblazers lead by 7. Here's Highland. Plays it up off the glass.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Guys, over the break, Chauncey Billups had some advice for his team. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said, we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for the Clippers.
Mason Plumlee.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Thibault on the wing, inside. Nurkic can't hit. Clippers trail by 8. Pass to Leonard. Plumlee dishes to Leonard. Outside Westbrook. Kicks to Plumlee. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Leonard missing.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. Launches it. Buries it from 3-point range. Lillard's got the lead up to 11 now for the Trailblazers.
The range of Lillard is endless. You cannot let him get looks from deep. Dame will hit him. Trying to get his man back for the last 3. It helps to not make this personal.
Here's George. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Portland.
They are making it rain from the 3-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
He had a nice open look right there. And the Trailblazers lead by 12.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
And Simon's wide open. He'll fight. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
Here's George, and there's the drive, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Damian Lillard.
Good luck containing Paul George on the drive. He's one of the more fluid wings in the league.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line. And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And it's Lillard missing. Clippers trail by 11. Westbrook kicks to George. Here's the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. George has got 7 points here in this quarter.
The D has to know where PG is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter.
Lillard attacking. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
George finds Leonard. Here is Plumlee. Leonard inside, defended by Thibault. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Kawhi Leonard. Leonard against Lillard. Fires the three. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Plumlee's got 6 rebounds now in the game. That one goes in. Leonard's got 25 points.
I mean, unbelievable. It's one thing to be talented, but Kawhi is clutch as well.
The pass to Simons. Lillard, right side. The turnaround jumper. Counted.
You know, I have to say, that's about as smooth as you can do it. Fantastic turnaround.
Leonard and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
Thibault with the ball. George picks him up. Lillard from outside drills the three-pointer.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Pass to Simons. Batum with the steal.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
Here's Thibault. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. And the Trailblazers lead by 10.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up.
Thank you.
great to have you with us. This should be an active game. Two squads that really move the ball well and share the load offensively, Brent.
Well, we got some great playmakers out here, BA, so it's a multitude of guys who are going to be able to survey the floor, maybe make that backdoor play or that lob pass to the rim. That's going to be a lot of fun.
All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2, and it's Thibault in at the 3, the small forward. Now Paul. Durant with a screen on Simons. Here's a 3 from Paul. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Simons outside. Pass to Thibault. Over to the left wing. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. 5 to shoot. Can't get it to go. Now the Suns take it the other way. After a tough decade for the Suns between 2010 and 2020, they are once again a team to be reckoned with in the NBA, Brent.
Oh, man, the cachet of talent that this roster has is tremendous. And this team really came together in a hurry. And they're going to be a force for the next few years to come.
Driving inside, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
All the rumors swirling about the Blazers and whether they trade Damian Lillard or not, but they decided to keep him in Portland, build around him, and try to make the most of this shining star's window.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Durant against Thibault. Here's a 3 from Paul. And it's Portland with a rebound. Right, and when the Blazers shook things up, many thought they'd do a full rebuild, Brent.
Yeah, but BA, how do you get full value for a guy like Damian Lillard? I just don't think the return coming back would equate to that. So they've reworked the roster, and we'll see if these guys can get back to postseason play and then rely on Dame time.
To the inside, Durant, and Durant with the big finish.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
Lillard against Paul. Grant with a screen on Paul. Here's Lillard. Grant in the post. Nurkic with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Simons outside. Grant with a screen on Booker. Here's Simons driving to the basket.
Good job of Simons not hesitating. It just opened up for a split second. He was ready to fire.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
A nice shot by Booker.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Nurkic a screen on Paul. For 3, here's Lillard.
2 minutes.
Nurkic inside, guarded by Durant. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. The Suns have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. And Kevin Durant, post-Achilles surgery, no apparent decline, Grant. Last season, the 3rd highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever.
Ayton, no good.
Defensively, pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Lillard outside. Puts up a 3. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
His game starts with the 3. Lillard shooting opens up the rest of everything that he can do offensively.
Thibault passes to Lillard. Now Simons. And he jams it home with authority.
This is legit showmanship right here. I mean, I'm a huge fan of the tomahawk there.
That's more than just getting 2 points. That was sending a clear message. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first. Ayton, a screen on Simons. And a great move by Chris Paul.
Well, right now the defense completely uncomfortable in guarding pick and rolls with Chris Paul. He loves to dice up the D in those sets.
And the dunk by Lillard.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Durant against Thibault. Outside Paul. Back to Durant. From behind the arc. The shot no good. The steal. And so it's Portland closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And they've done well in limiting Durant's production.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your...
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you from the Trailblazers in this one?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Okogie in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. The offensive rebound. And Ayton with the stuff.
Well, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Grant with a screen on Paul. Here's Lillard. Nurkic passes to Lillard. And it's Portland with another.
Oh, my. You have to respect the aggressiveness he plays with. Ooh.
Paul against Simons. Fires from deep. Booker against Lillard. Ayton, a screen on Simons. Paul, shot is off.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long. Man, such a heartbreak last year as the Phoenix Suns had the opportunity to return to the finals, and it just felt like they were destined to get back there. That was their most wins in the season in franchise history. It just didn't play out that way.
The Suns' regular season dominance last year speaks to this team's strength.
Oh, yeah, they are so tight between the connection of the coaching staff and their point guard and CP3. These guys have talent. They've been through the ups and downs. They know what it takes to get to the top of the mountain. Make no mistake, this Phoenix team is playing to win it.
Lee, he's checked in for the Suns. Paul passes to Durant. Phoenix no good that time either. Portland leading. And here's Lillard. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Durant against Grant. Now here's Durant. Tightly guarded. Durant with a screen on Simons. Pass to Paul. Durant for three. Lillard pulls down the board. The Trailblazers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Takes it inside. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
And there's the call on Yusuf Nurkic. That's his first foul of the game. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Inside to stop the drought. Pass to Biyombo. Kicks it out to Warren. Here's Baisley, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And the league has redefined the rules a bit regarding the gather step. Players getting more leeway. What do you think about that?
Well, I think guys VA are getting a little more creative in practicing that. They will adjust to the rule. That is one thing we've seen through the years with NBA players. And so in the offseason, if you can find a way to take advantage of half a step more in order to gain advantage on the defender, I'm all for it until they change the rule back.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Biyombo goes in, and Biyombo slams it home.
Oh, come on, BA. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Here's Sharp. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Terrence Ross. The first one falls, and the Suns making a change here. Aiden's checked in, and he makes the first but misses the second. For Phoenix, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Nice shot by Ross.
That's a good look from Baisley as passing is becoming a bigger part of his game.
Three-pointer Sharp. It's stolen by Warren. Here we go, one-on-one. The 3 from Aiden. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Outside Reddish. Beyond the arc. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
1:04 left to play in the second quarter. The Suns have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Here's Warren. Outside Payne. Pass to Ross. Here's Baisley. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Ross for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Ross has got 6 in the quarter.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Back to Payne. Pass to Aiden. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. 1 second left. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. All right, Allie, thanks for that.
18, the Trailblazers, 25.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Wow, Damian Lillard really having a great game.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
On the court right now for Portland. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Thibault in at the 3 slot. And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Grant.
Yeah, BA, I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
Grant can move out there as a big. Firm screen and great cut.
Outside Paul, picked up by Baisley. From the high post, another one falls for Phoenix.
Anytime CP3 gets inside the three-point line, or especially inside the top of the key, he's an immediate threat.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Outside Booker. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Grant. Grant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Simons passes to Lillard. 90 seconds into the second half now. 3-pointer. Here's Grant. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And it's a 10-point Trailblazer lead.
Well, he's such an athletic forward. Absorbing contact is something that he's learning to do, getting much better at it.
Here's Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
They need this. Ayton. It's good on the putback.
Well, we talk about the offensive rebounding ability, and they're all about Ayton's timing. What a dunk.
Grant with a screen on Paul. To the paint. Out left to the wing. And here's Nurkic for three. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
They haven't relied on him as much as usual, but when his number has been called, he shot well enough to help them earn the lead.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. From deep three-point range. They get it again. Second chance shot. Pass to Baisley. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup.
Baisley's got good size at 6'8", so down on the interior with that length, tough to stop.
Paul against Lillard. Grant with a screen on Paul. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And Ayton pulls it down. Phoenix has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Ayton, a screen on Simons. To the left wing. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So Portland ends up going with a new group. And it's slammed in by Durant.
That's impressive. Kevin Durant just getting up and throwing it down.
A minute and a half left in the third quarter. Here's Sharp. He has 7. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
That's one of Durant's specialties. He can pull up off the drive and shoot right over you, not even knowing you're there.
They set the pick. Reddish. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Trailblazers.
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
Reddish on the wing. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. 6 to shoot. Down low. Poke loose. And stolen by Durant. Up top, Biyombo. From deep. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Outside Reddish. With 1 on the clock. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Ayton in at the 5. That's who's out there for Phoenix. A line change here for Portland. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. He complimented the three-point shooting. He said, quote, "It's one thing to get the look, it's another to bury it. I believe in you guys. I think you've got this game on lock. Let's go out there and let's take this, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. So Lillard will go to the free throw line. It goes on Kevin Durant.
Voted one of the top 75 NBA players of all time. We should be enjoying the seasons that Damian Lillard is putting up in the next couple years.
The 3 is up. Paul can't get it to go. Portland has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Okogie on the wing. Back to Booker. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Pass to Okogie. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Portland leading. Here's Simons. Nurkic up top. Out to the right wing. Here's Grant. Here he goes. Offensive board to the left side wing. To the inside. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. And the Trailblazers lead by 11. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Paul passes to Durant to end the run. Phoenix no good that time either. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Lillard outside. And the dunk by Lillard.
Always an appreciation for Lillard and his build, just how rugged he is, along with that fearlessness.
Thibault with the board.
How does such an elite finisher not throw that down? I'm confused.
Nurkic a screen on Booker. Lillard fires away from way outside, from beyond the arc, and then some. The Suns have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Ayton finds Paul. Launches a 3. And the Suns get it back. Durant for 3. The kick out to Paul. From downtown. Pure from 3-point range.
Although he's a pass-first kind of player, Chris Paul does enjoy catching the defenses off guard, and I love that quick shot.
For 3, here's Lillard. For 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
The kick to Durant. Looking to end this cold spell. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 4 assists in the game. Portland has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Here's Lillard. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Ayton, a screen on Grant. The 3 ball. That doesn't go either for Durant.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself. Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Trailblazers.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just 2 tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
Oh what a shot! That was from way downtown!
That was from out of town! I mean, how do you stop that?
Man, showing some terrific range. Lillard's got 33 points.
Yeah, Damian Lillard, this is some Oaktown response. You make one, I got you back.
From deep 3-point range. That shot, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Durant against Thibault. Back to Durant. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Nurkic. Simons right side. And he drives in. So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
And the Clippers looking good as they came into the arena before the game. Important to make a splash in hostile. And we are just about ready to get this one underway. But before we do, let's turn to David Aldridge on the sideline. David? So the Clippers win the tip. Now Westbrook and the Clippers starting five. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point. It's Durant on the wing. Pass to Ayton. Just 5 to shoot. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. And here's Booker from the arc. Morris with the rebound. Here now the Clippers.
And looking back to Devin Booker in that 2015 draft, this guy went 13th overall.
What a steal. Plus, Book was the 4th guy taken from his own college. I think that put a giant chip on his shoulder, fueled Devin to the all-star he is today.
Clippers moving the ball around. And here's Leonard from 3. Here's Westbrook. And the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
Durant with a screen on Morris. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for it.
Why fade away there? Just making the shot more difficult, if you have to ask
me. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Morris, here he goes, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And I like the different looks that Morris can give you. Inside, outside, and in transition.
Durant kicks to Paul. The drive by Booker, and then jammed down as he goes right over Ivica Zubac.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And it's George missing. Phoenix is gone 0 of 2 from deep here. For 3, Okogie drills it from outside.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Pass to George. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, to get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy. And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Ayton a screen on Westbrook. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Uses the pick so nicely. Paul gets the screen and fires away.
Westbrook passes to Leonard. Right side George. A 3-ball. And the Clippers miss again. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Booker. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
And Booker is so active on offense, which really forces the D to hit with aggression at times.
Both free throws good from Booker.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Westbrook kicks to Zubac. And stolen by Booker. And now the Suns a fast break. And again, it's the Suns missing. And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers, trailing by 10.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
1:14 left in the first quarter. Back to Paul from deep. And the Suns miss again. Clippers trail by 7. Leonard finds George, shoots the 3. There's the 3. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by George.
And in college, Leonard was a 25% shooter from three. Boy, how times have changed.
Good. Booker's got 8 points.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And here's George for 3. And the wide open shot from Morris. From outside, off the mark. Suns leading by 6. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. Takes it out to Booker. The fader. The rebound by Paul George.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And that's what they teach you at every level. Get a body on your man, box out, grab the board.
And here's Leonard from 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Durant way outside. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basket.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre out there with Durant, and it's a Kogi into the 3. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Hey, Richard, for a while, teams went small. They became quick. Now we're seeing some teams go big, playing 2, sometimes 3 7-footers in the lineup. It's amazing.
Yeah, there's always a pendulum swing. Once it goes too small, then all of a sudden the pendulum swings back. And now everyone is looking for size. But you have to have size that can also stretch the floor because teams need guys that can rebound. That's what they're looking for.
Offensive rebound. Ayton, the pass to Okogie. Good ball movement here by the Suns. It's stolen by Morris. Here's Highland. No good on the 3. Suns leading by 7. On the wing, Booker from outside the arc. Passes it to Okogie. Leonard with the steal. 3-pointer. Plumlee, the pass to George. And stolen by Ayton. And here's the fast break. Puts up a 3. And Chris Paul hits the 3. Paul's got the lead up to 10 now for the Suns. Highland passes to Plumlee. Now here's Ayton. He's guarded closely. Outside, KD. Another 3 for Phoenix. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Suns. We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era. And look, they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league.
Here's Okogie, covered by Morris. Plumlee, the pass to Leonard. Rejected by Booker. From deep. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
On the wing, George. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. And it's the Suns with the ball. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. And here's KD for 3. Hands it from downtown. Durant's got a pair of triples in the second now for Phoenix.
The range KD possesses makes him a constant threat outside. The defense has to be all over him.
Leonard, that's for 2. And the Clippers miss again.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
It's the three-point bomb.
No hesitation from the swing man. Durant has such confidence shooting off the catch. Tremendous.
And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Cuts off the pass. And here's Leonard from three. And here's Morris for three. Plumlee dishes to Leonard. To the paint. Gets in and hoping this is the start of a new trend. 2 for 8 now from the field.
Talk about someone who knows all the angles. Kawhi on the interior.
And here's Booker from the arc. Plumlee with the rebound. Clippers trail by 15. Here's George. Leonard the pass to Highland. Kicks it to George. Uncovered. And it's the Clippers scoring again.
Assist goes to.
And boy, he's got terrific feel on that jump shot. That's how George knocks down those catch-and-shoot jumpers in the blink of an eye.
A nice shot by Booker.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Traps in the tray.
Paul George.
George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Man, I love the floor spacing George gives you. His range seems to extend a little every year.
For three, Okogie. He can't get it to go. The Clippers go the other way with it. Morris with the ball. He's picked up by KD. A three from Leonard. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Out to KD. Lets the three fly. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. In the corner, George with it. From the wing. Here's Highland. Misses the three. From deep three-point range. And the last shot before the buzzer is off.
With the score, your Suns, 34. The Clippers.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
So for the Clippers right now, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Plumlee, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard. Here's Baisley, and that one is hammered home.
Give him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
Covington wide open, he fires, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Covington's got his first 3 points of the game. And here's Payne. Ross with a wide open look. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, and it's no good. The big question surrounding Russell Westbrook's career numbers is his triple-double record unbreakable. Richard, what do you think?
Yeah, I think it may be. I didn't think anybody would get close to Oscar Robertson, Mark, and I played with Jason Kidd. Russ has completely crushed that, and he's still going.
Payne gets a wide open look. Nailed from three-point land. And the Suns lead by 13.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
For the three. It's rebounded by Leonard. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Westbrook finds George. Shoots over Payne. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Zubac is checked in for Mason Plumlee.
For the Clippers, Ivica Zubac.
Suns leading by 13. Over in the corner, Warren. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. And the Clippers making a change here. Gordon's checked in. The Clippers shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing.
Blocking foul called on Darius Baisley. First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Gordon with it. Now guarded by Payne. Westbrook kicks to Gordon. Shoots over Payne. Shot clock at 6. And here's Covington from the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. 6 points for Robert Covington.
And how about that find by Leonard to a wide open shooter? He's only getting better at seeing those gaps.
Warren, good.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Phoenix leading by 13. Here's Baisley. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Leonard, that's for 2. It's Biyombo with the rebound. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. From deep. And the shot by Warren, no good. Clippers trail by 13. Westbrook finds Gordon. Shoots the 3. Stolen. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line no matter the situation.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Outside, KD. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Fires from deep. And the Suns get it back. Okogie, the pass to KD. Kevin Durant can't get that one to fall.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Covington with it. He's got 6. Leonard. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Paul with the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Outside Leonard takes a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Leonard's got 10.
A true go-to option on offense. Leonard knows this team depends on him to take and make those big shots.
The wide open look for Durant. And the Suns miss again.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Love the patience from Covington. Lets the situation develop and then delivers a perfect strike.
Paul for 3. Outside for Durant. A three-pointer is right on target. He's got 12.
Oh, just beautiful poetry in motion. It is so fun watching Kevin Durant shoot the rock.
And Phoenix pushing it up now. Lets it go with a 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their defense has been very effective in locking down. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Yep, that one goes.
So smart in these situations. Love how Covington often picks the correct route to run.
And here's Booker from the arc. Another three for Phoenix. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, that's something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual. And Paul gets it to go in.
Doesn't come back and fire threes very often. Paul answers that time.
Here's Westbrook. Zubac kicks to Westbrook. Zubac no good. Suns leading by 16. Okogie the pass to Ayton. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Gordon for 3. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Paul. Down low. Ayton gets to Durant. Ayton sets the pick for KD. Out left to the wing. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Paul's got 5 points in the quarter. And here's Covington from the arc. Puts up a 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Fires the 3. Durant. That's good. KD's got 9 points here in the second half.
Any shot for KD is a great shot for his team, and I don't care how far back he is.
Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Clippers trail by 19. Here's Gordon, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Paul dishes to Durant. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. The shot, no good. LA's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. And here's Gordon from outside. Can't hit that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. Stolen by Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Suns.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Devin Booker.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Outside, KD. Off target from outside. The Clippers shooting at a 46% clip in the 4th quarter. The pass to Zubac. That one rolling around and rims out. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
No good from Durant. Westbrook against Booker. Driving inside. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The free throw drops for Zubac.
Ivica Zubac taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Zubac. And it's Phoenix's ball. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. An absolute bomb from three-point range. And the Suns lead by 17. Westbrook finds Zubac. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Outside, KD. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Sharp find by Paul. One of the best passes of all time.
It's deflected. So it's the Suns winning easily here. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly. And the other just searching for answers that they could never find. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for...